Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brady needs Nicole, Sarah won't surrender, Julie needs volunteers. Everett's meeting Days of Our Lives demonstrate that Brady Dark will move toward Nicole Walker about conversing with Holly Jonas. Sarah Horton won't abandon Xander Cook. Julie Williams needs volunteers to help tidy up at the Horton house. Everett Lynch has a meeting with Marlena Evans, Deidre Lobby. Brady Dark asks for help. Days of Our Lives recommend that Brady will pull the You Owe Me card, taking into account that Nicole would have lost Holly quite some time ago on the off chance that he had not gone on the run with her. Brady has exceeded all expectations for Nicole, and it is time she repay him and assist with saving his child from this wreck. Nicole realizes that Holly has done different things. After all, she tracked down her alcoholic on the day after her birthday. Nicole ought to essentially permit John to attempt to help his child. Will Nicole come through for John? Will Holly lie about where the medications came from? Will Tate Dark go to jail for Holly's violations? DOL Sarah Horton won't surrender. Things look pretty depressing for Xander the more extended this examination goes on. Obviously, Harris Michaels is alert and could undoubtedly demonstrate Xander's innocence. All things considered, isn't this why Stefan DiMera, Brandon Barish, should be working for Michaels now? Does Harris really accept he can trust Stefan? Not entirely settled to demonstrate Xander's innocence, and she could very well have a little talk with Harris herself. All things considered, Sarah ought to have trusted status. Not entirely settled to have her child daddy at him with her and their little girl, and she's not surrendering. Could Sarah at any point clear Xander in any event, when he can't clear himself? Days of Our Lives. Brady needs Nicole, Sarah won't surrender, Julie needs volunteers. Everett's meeting Days of Our Lives. It's tidy up time at the Horton house. Not entirely settled to reconstruct Horton house, however it must be tidied up after the fire. Julie is likewise searching for the way to open the time container that was tracked down in the chimney. Nonetheless, somebody continues to sneak around the house also. Is there something different there that the family actually has barely any familiarity with? In the meantime, Everett will have a meeting with Marlena to dive into the secret of Bobby Stein. Everett swears he was never Bobby, yet conceded that his fingerprints said something else. Who is Bobby, and for what reason would he say he is going by Everett? Does Everett know reality, or did he genuinely neglect part of his past? Might Marlena at any point assist with uncovering reality? Roman aids Julie, Everett's extreme treatment. Brady asks Nicole, Xander deterred. Days of Our Lives uncover that Roman Brady and Chad DiMera helped Julie Williams. Everett Lynch. Brady Dark asks Nicole Walker DiMera to allow him to address Holly Jonas. Besides, Sarah Horton upholds a put Xander Cook down. Days of Our Lives. Roman Brady's help. DOL uncover that Roman will offer some assistance. Both Roman and Chad go to the Horton house to help Julie. As fans know, Julie and Doug Williams are both crushed over the red-hot burst. In any case, Julie anticipates modifying the Horton house while enduring the recollections from an earlier time. Days of Our Lives. Roman aids Julie, Everett's extreme treatment. Brady asks Nicole, Xander deterred. DOL Everett Lynch's treatment on Wednesday. Walk 6. Everett will have an extreme treatment meeting with Marlena Evans. It's seeming as though Everett could experience the ill effects of a split character or dissociative issue. Regardless, Everett appears to need answers similarly as much as every other person. In any case, is Everett truly ready for what the treatment shows him about Bobby Stein? Days of Our Lives. Brady Dark asks, Days of Our Lives uncover that Brady will go to Nicole for help. With Tate Dark's opportunity on the line, Brady is relying on Holly clearing the railroaded youngster. Brady will ask Nicole to permit him to talk with Holly now that she's out of her extreme lethargies. Nicole could express no from the outset. Nonetheless, Brady and Nicole have a long history together. Additionally, Nicole knows Tate. As a matter of fact, this could make sense of the C-cut that shows Holly telling Nicole that Tate was not the person who gave her the medications. Thus, perhaps Nicole won't allow Brady to see Holly, however she could propose to converse with her girl about the medications. DOL on fans can likewise anticipate that Chad and Stephanie Johnson should talk about Everett. In the meantime, Xander is deterred. Fortunately, Sarah is there to help Xander when he really wants her the most. This is very not the same as how Sarah has responded in the past to Xander's criminal circumstances. Xander ought to be cleared soon enough, so remain tuned. Which storyline would you say you are anticipating seeing the most on Wednesday, Walk 6? Share your considerations in the remark area underneath. Make sure to continue to watch The Cleanser on Peacock to figure out what occurs straight away. Everett's outrageous treatment, Xander's new expectation, Chad to the salvage days of our lives, uncover that Brady Dark, Eric Martsolf, will convey a genuine supplication to Nicole DiMera, Ariane Zucker. Since Brady believes should make every effort to get Tate Dark, Jamie Martin Mann, free, he'll inquire as to whether he can converse with Holly Jonas, Ashley Puzimis. Brady will trust that he can address Holly and flash any memory that could be useful to her reasonable Tate's name. Nonetheless, Nicole might contend that Holly is still in the beginning phases of her unconsciousness recuperation and needn't bother with Brady making things harder on her. In spite of the fact that Brady is battling for Tate's opportunity, Nicole needs to put Holly's prosperity first and could without much of a stretch dismiss Brady. Different Days spoilers say Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, will give a crippled Xander Cook, Paul Telfer, a motivational speech. Xander might stress he's never going to get off the snare for a wrongdoing he didn't perpetrate, yet Sarah will in any case have confidence. Obviously, Harris Michaels, Steve Burton knows Stefan DiMera, Brandon Barish, attempted to take him out on Clyde Weston's, James Reed, orders, yet he told Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring, that a covered man came after him at the medical clinic. Harris isn't giving Rafe the genuine story, however he essentially let him know a variant of occasions that raises some serious questions about Xander being the underlying hired gunman. Xander might get refreshes on that and trust this implies he can escape lockup soon. At the Horton house, Days spoilers say Chad DiMera, Billy Flynn, and Roman Brady, Josh Taylor, will come to Julie Williams, Susan Seaforth Hayes, salvage. Julie is confronting a pile of home fixes, however Roman and Chad will do their part to help. DOL fans can likewise anticipate that Chad should get together with Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, so they'll discuss Everett Lynch, also known as Bobby Stein, Blake Barris, and whether they think Marlena Evans, Deidre Lobby, can sort out reality. Days spoilers say Everett will go through a troublesome treatment meeting with Marlena, who'll attempt to make quick work of Everett's issues. Things will get pretty limit for Everett as Marlena gets his input. It's a peculiar circumstance since Everett has secretly appeared to be puzzled over Jada Tracker's, Elia Cantu, rendition of Occasions in any event, when no other person was around to observe his disarray. Simultaneously, Everett sneered like he was obscure after his most recent talk with Julie, which caused it to seem like he could lie. Obviously, in the event that Everett has a parted character, that would make sense of why his conduct isn't arranging here. Who is prowling around the Horton house? Besides, Tate gets a guest. Here is a sneak look at the Times of Our Lives spoilers photographs for Wednesday, Walk 6. You won't have any desire to miss who is hiding around the Horton house, while somebody gets a sweet gift. Scenes from Salem. Julie, Susan Seaforth Hayes, Roman, Josh Taylor, Chad, Billy Flynn, and Stephanie, Abigail Klein, accumulate at the consumed Horton house where they appear to be fascinated by something on Julie's telephone, and later Julie and Stephanie scrounge through a crate of effects. Be that as it may, it appears to be the gathering isn't the only one when Everett Blunder, Bobby Hell, perhaps he's Scratch Fallon, Blake Barris, is seen hiding around the house, and he gets Chad and Stephanie in a private second. Somewhere else, Brady, Eric Martsolf, visits Tate, Jamie Martin Mann, at his ongoing office in spite of Tate demanding his folks stay away. Is that sack of sweet pieces pastry kitchen gets a payoff his child, or just a sweet signal? One way or another, Tate being Tate, most likely will not be intrigued.